You know, as for the Terminator franchise and True Lies, I never really touched upon any of Arnold Schwarzenegger's movies. Well, being that it's 2015, that all changes. As we're about to get into some Arnold Schwarzenegger cheese fest, starting off with this big ball of cheese right here, one of my favorites from him. So let's get it started, man. Commando is probably maybe one of my top 10 Arnold Schwarzenegger films. I was going to say top 5, but I forgot I made a top 10 list a few years ago. But anyways, so Commando is the simple story of John Matrix, a retired commando, of course, Delta Force, living with his daughter in their secluded mountain home, okay? Matrix is formed by General Kirby, you know, his ex-major, that somebody is killing all of his original group of men he had led in the past years, and that they're probably be coming for him next. Unbeknownst to him, one of them is one of his former teammates who got thrown out because of his vaguely brutalic ways back then. His name is Bennett, of course. So Bennett and company kidnaps Matrix's daughter and forces Matrix to try and murder a South American dictator. Okay, but Matrix doesn't go along with the plan. He actually goes his own route to get his daughter back, and he's gonna get her back by any means necessary. This is just fun, cheesy goodness, man. I mean, goddamn. They just don't make them like this anymore. And when they do, it's few and far between. But when they do, we get shit like The Raid. We get shit like Dread 3D. Yeah. Yeah, so they are few and far between. But fuck me running. And the last time we got one like this from Arnold Schwarzenegger was probably The Last Stand. Pretty much. So, yeah. They're very stretched. But when we get them like this, it's awesome. Okay? And I like the music in this movie. It sounds so militaristic feel to it. It's like you're watching a military movie or something like that. Even though the movie is named Commando, so I guess it kind of fits. But yeah, and I like the fact that Kirby seems to know every route Matrix is going, even though they haven't talked over since that time he went to this house. So I was like, well, how the hell is he keeping up with all this shit? And how is he knowing this Matrix? That's funny. It's like he knows how Matrix works. You know, like, oh, he's gonna automatically knock up this fucking gun store and stuff like that. And it's going to have his MO somewhere around there and stuff like that. But it's 1985. I'm willing to let that shit slide. I'm also willing to let slide that awesome conclusion because, let's just say one man going up against almost an entire army is kind of unrealistic. Not even Martin Lawrence and Will Smith could do it combined in Bad Boys 2. So, the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger, one man only, literally just took out the whole fucking force. But again, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger cheese fest. I'm willing to let that slide. That's rare for me. Okay? The movie has to be good or set up a point for me to get past all that, and Commando actually does that pretty well. So, yeah. I love the action in this movie, too. The action's fucking solid. You got most of its practical effects. This movie was nominated for Best Visual Effects. I'm like, visual effects? What visual effects? It's all practical. But, of course, it lost to, I believe it was Aliens, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, it was all practical. I'm like, where's the visual part? I didn't notice any CGI. And I got it on Blu-ray, and I still don't notice any CGI. So, oh well. They say visual effects. I'll take it. It was nominated, so that's cool. All in all, though, Commando's an awesome time. Really. really one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies. I could probably watch this more and more often than any other Terminator films. That's kind of funny, since the Terminator films are better graded than Commando. But for some reason, I can get in and out of Commando real easy. It's weird. But anyways, I'm going to give Commando a B+. That's what it's now you see what I'm talking about, because I've rated almost all the Terminators high ratings, except Terminator 3 got the same grade, and I think Salvation did too, as this movie. So, yeah. I guess you could take it for what it is. So let me know what you guys think about Commando down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And I'll see you guys when I talk about Eraser.